The member for Indi.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Deputy Prime Minister about Centrelink and access for dairy farmers. Minister, on the 10th of November I asked you a question about delays for farm families in accessing farm household support. The House will recall you delegated Senator Mackenzie to host a series of roundtables. These took place where the Senator and others heard repeated examples of problems getting access to Centrelink. My question today is, when will you release the report by Senator Mackenzie about these meetings, and what action will the government take about extra resources to Centrelink in terms of clearing the backlog? And Minister, in asking this question, I understand that the government plans to introduce legislation to the House tomorrow about waiting periods and the water access, which we acknowledge and say that's great, but this will not clear the backlog.
The member for Indi's time has expired. The Deputy Prime Minister has the call and can answer the questions that were asked within the 45 seconds.
Well, thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I thank the honourable member for her question. And she is correct. Tomorrow we will be introducing legislation to further streamline the farm household allowance so that further people can get access to this program that's been provided by the coalition government. To date, we've got 129 extra Victorian farmers are on farm household allowance. That brings to 495 in total as of the 3rd of February 2017. 100 Victorian farmers have been approved $53.2 million in concessional loans. What we've done through this program is through Tangambalanga, through Congupta, Morwell, Camperdown, had a series of meetings to make sure that we go through the process of further streamlining the farm household allowance. These meetings, apart from the member for Indi, were also attended by further members in this House and Minister Chester, Minister Tehan and Damien Drum was also in attendance at these meetings. What we've seen with these is that the process and the report, I'm looking forward to releasing it in due course. I can't see really once within the next week if I can get a hold of it. And I've got no reason to hold it back. What we have seen also is that in a range of areas within the dairy industry have been brought to our attention. Currently, the dairy price has undergone a step up. At the peak of the crisis, milk solids were at $4.31. They have now gone up for Murray Goulburn to $4.95, and we have reports back for those who have access to water, which is cheap, and also grain, that we actually have people making money now, which is good. And actually, as they have stated to me, they'll actually be paying tax this year. What's surprising, and I'm sure the member for Indi would be surprised about this, is that when the price was $4.31, we instigated a rescue package. Under the Labor Party, back in 2009, the price went down to $3.60, and they didn't do a single thing. So at $4.31, we instigated a rescue package. At $3.60, the Labor Party didn't give a toss about the dairy farmers of Victoria. And it's the same as we speak at the moment, because one of the largest inputs for dairy farmers is the price of electricity. And of course, with the price of electricity, we have the courage on this side to make the affirmative statement that we look forward to being part of the process of building new coal-fired power stations, to get cheaper, more affordable electricity to people. But of course, the Labor Party doesn't believe in that.
The Deputy Prime Minister will resume his seat. Deputy Prime Minister resume his seat. The member for Indi on a point of order.
Relevance. The question was about social security and dairy farmers.
Yes, well, I've listened very carefully to the Deputy Prime Minister. I judge that he's certainly dealt with each aspect of the questions that you asked within the 45 seconds, and he's entitled to compare and contrast on the policy topic that you raised. So he's in order and he's got 7 more seconds.
So, Mr Speaker, the question we asked, when are you going to come up with a policy to make power cheaper, or don't you have one?
The Deputy Prime Minister will